Hello dear viewers, welcome to IDL English Hub. In today's lecture, I'm going to discuss with you what are causative verbs. Like in previous video, I went for the introduction to causative verbs. What are causative verbs? In today's lecture, I'm gonna teach you two causative verbs which are very commonly used causative verbs. So let's get started. The first one is get, the other one is make. So I'll be discussing them one by one. Let me discuss what is get and kahan pe iska istemal hai and where do we use it, how do we use it, and I'm also going to teach you what is make. So dear listeners, we use get when someone convinces or pays or persuades someone to do something. When you pay someone or you convince someone or you persuade someone to do something for you, then you use or you can use get. Like in previous video, I told you the difference between subject and agent. Those who watched the previous video, they may have an idea, and I'm pretty sure they have an idea about what is subject and what is agent in the context of causative verbs and why they are used here and what is their difference. So we have got two formations of get. Like how do we use get? So when you convince someone, when you pay someone, when you hire someone, or when you persuade someone to do something, then you can use get. The first formation goes like this: subject, causative verb, V stands for causative, C stands for causative, and V stands for verb. Causative verb get according to tense. So whichever tense you have, you will use it accordingly. Then there is agent, the person who does the work of subject, or whom subject convinces or pays or hires to first form object. So we use infinitive here, to infinitive or full infinitive here if you have an idea about infinitives. So this is an active formation, and this one subject, causative verb get, according to the tense, same here, object, third form verb, and then by an agent, which is optional if you want to show, if you want to use, or if you want to just reveal who is the agent, who did the work, then you can use agent with by. Otherwise you don't need to use it because you already have active where you have to use agent or show the agent who did the work. While here it's up to you whether you want to use it or not. So let's understand these examples. He gets his brother to drive the car. He gets his brother to drive the car. Now here this example means वो अपने भाई से गाड़ी चलवाता है. It is present simple example and it shows how subject he convinces his brother to drive the car. Mother will get her cook food. Now here I have used get in future tense, so you can also use it in future tenses as per the tense. For example, he gets, he is getting, he has got, he has been getting, he got, he was getting, he had gotten or got, he will get, he will be, like as per the tense. You can use it in modal auxiliary verbs like he can get, he should get, he may get. I got my hair cut. Now this is the passive formation. मैंने अपने बाल बनवाए. Past simple. I got my hair cut. Now I did not want to mention here by agent because in some cases agent is understood, so you don't need to mention agent. We are getting our room painted. Now here we also have passive example because I did not mention by agent. Sometimes when agent is understood, then you don't need to mention it. For example, we are getting our room painted by the painter. So you have got both the options. You can go with the first formation or the second formation. The choice is yours. So let's get more example or go for more example. For example, she will get her friends to complete her copies. Now this is an active example. The same example can be changed into passive voice when you don't want to mention agent. For example, she will get her copies completed. You don't need to use them by friends or any agent that you want to mention or you don't want to mention. That's how we use get. I hope it was easy to understand. Now let's understand what is make so that you understand make as well. These are two commonly used causative verbs. Make is used when someone forces someone to do something, or in other words, when subject forces agent or the other subject do something, then we use make. And here make doesn't express literal meaning, which is banana. So here it doesn't mean banana, here it is something else as a causative verb. So it also has got two different formations, which I am going to elaborate or throw light upon one by one. We have subject, causative verb make, according to tense. Now those who don't understand what I mean or what do I mean by according to tense, here I mean by according to tense, you have to use make as per the tense. Like if you are using it in present simple, it would be like I make, we make, you make. If it is third person singular, then you have to use s with make, makes, like he makes, she makes, it makes. He is making, continuous. He has made, he has been making, or made, or will make, or can make. So as per the tense, you will be changing your causative verb, not the verb in a sentence. Then we use agent, then we use bare infinitive, no to, just simple base form of verb, which we call bare infinitive if you know about bare infinitive. Then object. This is the active formation. Passive is agent or subject, the person who is being made to do something. Is, was, or, will be, shall be, or any other tense. So you will use it as per the tense. If you want to show present, use is. If you want to show past, use was, were. If you want to show future, then you have to use will and shall plus be. You already know tenses, hopefully. If you don't know the tenses, so I have already covered a series of tenses or all the tenses in a series, and they are also in playlist. You can go and watch tenses to enrich your knowledge about tenses and know the tenses well. Because without knowing tenses, it is going to be a hard nut to crack to understand these causative verbs and their proper usage. Because ultimately we have tenses here as well. Made to first form object. So here we use to infinitive, to before first form of the verb, while here we use bare infinitive. Okay, so this is the passive formation. Like she makes her students prepare for exams. I think I don't need to translate this in Urdu, it's quite easy to understand. You are made to help them in the lurch. In the lurch is an idiomatic expression which means mushkil mein chhod dena, ya mushkil mein madad karna, ya mushkil mein, simple words. So this is active and this is passive. And if I share more example with you, so we can have more example like teacher हमसे English बुलवाते हैं और ज़बरदस्ती English बुलवाते हैं. Teacher makes us speak English. अम्मी मुझसे घर के काम कराती हैं. For example, if someone is a female and she doesn't want to do the household work or the domestic work or home chores, and her mother makes her do the work, so she can say, my mother makes me do home chores or household work or domestic work. Similarly, when students don't want to do something, teachers make them do it. In this way, teacher force them. They don't want to do it themselves, but they are forced to do something. So in that case, we use make. In Urdu, it means majboor karna ya zabardasti kaam lena. We can also use in these or in this way to make their Urdu or translate them in Urdu. So I hope it was easy to understand gate and make, and hopefully you will also understand the usage. अगर कोई आपका सवाल है, कोई मसला है, if you did not understand anything, so feel free to leave us a message or the question in the comment, and I'll get back to you. See you in the next video. Take care.